And greetings, everybody. Welcome to a sun-filled Salthawk Sports Complex in Hutchinson, Kansas. It's time for Hutchinson Community College women's soccer on the Blue Dragons Sports Network this afternoon. A biggie in the Jayhawk West as the 7-0-1 Blue Dragons take on the 7-1 Cloud County Thunderbirds. I'm Steve Carpenter, Sports Information Director at Hutchinson Community College, welcoming you to the broadcast. Before Cloud County dropped soccer a couple of years ago, this series was totally dominated by the Blue Dragons. When Cloud County decided to bring soccer back a couple of seasons ago, they went the international route in terms of a majority of their roster, and now they are one of the elite in the Jayhawk West. 1 year ago, the Blue Dragons had a Jayhawk West title, a repeat chance, right in their grasp. They had to beat Cloud County in one of two games, and because of weather earlier in the year, Hutchinson and Cloud County were forced to play on back-to-back days, a Sunday afternoon here in Hutchinson, and then a return trip up I-135 and Highway 81 to Concordia just 24 hours later. Well, as it turned out, Cloud County defeated Hutchinson 3-2 in double overtime in the game played here. And then with the PK in the last minute of regulation 1 year ago in Concordia, the T-Birds defeated Hutchinson 2-1, and ultimately the Cloud County Thunderbirds went on to win Region 6 and move on to the NJCAA tournament. That fact has not been lost on these Blue Dragon sophomores heading into this one. Hutchinson with a record of 7-0-1, 5-0-1 in the Jayhawks, 16 points, currently tied with Barton, and I assume Barton has won their game today. I have not checked back on Twitter. Their men's match is going, and they were already up 4-0. So as it stands right now, Hutchinson in second place alone in the Jayhawk West with 16 points. Cloud County right behind with 15 points. Hutchinson and Barton have already tied. They will do battle in Great Bend next Wednesday, but for that game to be completely meaningful for the Blue Dragons, Hutchinson needs to take care of business here. Again, a couple of one-goal games last year, very hotly contested games. And now the Blue Dragons and Cloud County Thunderbirds get set to do it again. Of course, on Saturday, Hutchinson's head coach, Sammy Lane, won his 200th game with the Blue Dragons. That also coincided with Hutchinson's 200th all-time win because Sammy is the only coach in Blue Dragon history. Hutchinson coming in with the second best offense and the league's best defense. They've scored 39 goals and scored 44 goals and allowed just 5. Cloud County, third leading offense at 39 goals scored, and they have given up 12. Their only blemish, a 5-2 loss to Barton on Saturday afternoon. That loss coming on their home pitch in Concordia. So you figure the T-Birds are going to be a little bit feisty. You know the Blue Dragons want to play well, and the sophomores have told the freshmen exactly about those 2 days, just right about 1 month ago to the day. So that kind of gives you the subtext to this one. For the Blue Dragons, starting in net will be Taylor Camp. Taylor comes in with a record of 6-0-1, a 0.69 goals against average, and a save percentage of .737. She has 4 shutouts this year. On the back line will be freshman Jenna Bass, freshman Bailey Flowers, sophomore Haley Burke, and freshman Angela Rader. In the midfield, in the middle will be freshman Cameron Rodriguez. Flanking her to the left will be Ashley Venegas, and to the right, Kaylin Sabal. And up front in the middle will be sophomore Braylee Mater. On the right of her will be freshman Cindy Blackwell. On the left, freshman Addie White. Of course, the Blue Dragons still without their leading scorer in Megan Maslick. They're hoping to get her back, hopefully, within a couple of weeks. Cloud County, a very powerful offensive team. They will force the issue. There's going to be no sitting back in this one. Both teams are going to attack. Attack early, attack often. And usually it's the breakdowns that will lead to goals against their opposition. In goal for Cloud County will be Chelsea Cordice, I believe it, sophomore from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. According to Cloud County stats, this will be her first effort of the year in the net. Alanya Hannigan has started 7 games in goal. She has a 6-1 record with a 2.09 goals against. Becca Dreyer has 3 starts in goal, and Marina Lima has a start, or doesn't have a start, but has played a game. So, first-year head coach Charles Long playing his 4th keeper of the year. Blue Dragons in the white. They'll be moving left to right as we start this one. Wind not really much of a factor today. Haven't been able to say that for a while. We are underway. Welcome to Blue Dragon Soccer on the Blue Dragon Sports Network. Turnover in midfield, and now the T-Birds look to advance, but Cameron Rodriguez steps in and takes it away. Plays a through ball for Sydney Blackwell. She gets to it. Now is double-teamed, trying to get the cross. It's taken off her foot. Now both teams working over in the corner. And it's a throw-in for, or is it a, that'll be a throw-in for the Dragons. Dragons defeated Pratt 2-0 on Saturday. It was a game where, kind of a strange game. Foul called on the T-Birds. It was a strange game at Pratt on Saturday. The Beavers were packed way in. The Dragons were only able to muster 2 goals. The closest deficit in that series history. Haley Burke to take the kick. She sends it into the box. And looked like Sydney Blackwell had a chance to get it, but she couldn't control it. Barely made her. Now she takes it away. Dragons try to control it. Jenna Bass tries to play forward, but now here come the T-Birds. T-Birds in the bright green. Moving up quickly is Fernanda Rossetti. Down the right side, she makes the turn in. Jenna Bass tries to play defense and does so. Nice double team from Bass coming from the back side. Now a bad turnover, and Cloud County has it in their offensive zone. Ball trickles into the box, but T-Birds can't play it, and Taylor Camp will punt it away. We're about a minute 50 into this one. Headed forward by Venegas. Now a chance. Here's Mater and also Addie White, but coming out to get it is the keeper, Chelsea Cordice.
All right, Jen. Come on, Jen. You should have been pressing her there. Simple. You got Bailey's feet. Get it on your good foot and play long. Break the pressure.
Dragons look to go forward. Again, wind not really an issue. Heat, it's a very comfortable day. Mid-70s here in Hutchinson. Here's Blackwell crossing midfield right side. Chips it long for Mater. And the Dragons, there's a whistle behind the play. And I believe it's a foul against Cloud County. They're second in the early going. Haley Burke will chip it toward the box. Kick comes in. First touch by the T-Birds. Now Cloud tries to break it downfield, but it's knocked out of bounds. There'll be a Dragon throwing in their offensive end. Stoppage now. Coming in for the first time is Gabriela De Jesus. And Cloud County player was shaken up. That is Fernanda Rossetti. Coming off in a bit of discomfort. Hope everything is okay. Now Venegas tries to work it through traffic. And Angela Rader ends up with her foot and tries to switch the field over to Blackwell, but the T-Birds there first. Rader goes back and gets it. Dragons look to set up the attack. Jenna Bass tries to come up. Now flick forward by Rodriguez. Possible chance for Braylee Mater. Getting to it first is Juliana Lima.
Good, Haley.
Headed forward by Haley Burke, the sophomore, one of those sophomores who played a lot in those 2 games 11 months ago. Now here come the T-Birds.
Good, Addie. Come on, Addie. Press and win.
Karen Rodriguez being played by Addie White.
Hey, Ashley, you're between nobody there. Pick up one.
To right side to Mendoza. Now played forward by Ashley Venegas.
Hey, forward. Hey, when we press the ball, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Rayleigh.
Be a throw in.
Be aware that they're going to try and do something with the ball.
Cloud County trying to take out our broadcast position, but everything is okay. It'll be a foul and actually a throw in for the T-Birds. 5 minutes in now. No, it'll be a foul on the Dragons. They're first. Dragons double team right in front of us, and it's knocked out of bounds. Throw in Cloud County. Isabella Christina was being double teamed by a pair of Dragons. Throw in played down the line, out of bounds, and it'll be a Dragon ball. They give the ball to the, oh my goodness, that was obvious, but they give the ball to Cloud County. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt. Along the sideline, kick forward. Bailey Fowers will play it down to the corner. She makes the turn, and the Dragons look to break out. So we're just a little over 5.5 in now. No score. Venegas gets double team, ball taken away. White comes back to get it, out of bounds, and it will be whose ball? Throw in Cloud County. Yasmin Mendoza with the throw in. Into the hands of Fernandita Copantino. She is Cloud's leading scorer in terms of points. Copantino has 24 points on 7 goals and 10 assists. Nice takeaway by the Dragons. Ashley Venegas goes right side long, but headed forward the other way by Holly Johnston. Now both teams just kind of feeling each other up, but the Dragons are giving away some bad passes. Moving in is Yasmin Mendoza into the box, coming out to be aggressive and play it. Taylor Camp. The Dragons cannot have those kind of giveaways and expect to win this game.
Come on, Bailey.
There's another giveaway. And here come the T-Birds. Right side is Rodriguez working one-on-one against Jenna Bass. Now she gives it off to Christina. Christina works left, flicks it into the box. But Haley Burke will clear it out right side, right onto the foot of DeJesus. She can't handle it. That'll be a T-Bird throw in far side, headed forward, but now a shot into the box. 21. Maria Barbosa goes into the box. It'll be an easy save for Taylor Camp, the first of the game. Now Venegas in the midfield goes forward, tries a through ball, but 2 Cloud County defenders right there. Dragons still come away with it. Sabala flicks it forward for Addie White. White moving in, but she can't chase it down as Chelsea Cordes comes out to get it. Dragons might have been offside, so at least Cloud County was trying to buy the call. Punt flicked out of bounds by Jenna Bass. Thanks to Jenna's grandfather for making sure we pronounce her name right. It's the last time I listened to Sammy Lane on a name pronunciation. Throw into the T-Birds. Now it's played long forward, but Cupertino cannot handle it. Rager will take it back to Taylor Camp, who clears down the right side. Hutch 7-0-1. That one tie against Barton. 3-3 when the Dragons came back from 2 goals down in the final 15 minutes. Long ball played ahead. Can White get to it? No. Now Venegas at midfield tries to bring it down and can't come down cleanly, and Cloud County comes away with it. Good strong play by Sabala to take the ball back. Sabala scored goals in 2 straight games. Now Sabala tries to go into the box, but Cloud County defender is there. Do like these Cloud County uniforms. Somebody with my failing eyesight can see those numbers in the daytime very easily. Thank goodness for that. Crowd growing here. Still smallish from what we've had in the past, but I suspect it'll be growing with the 5 o'clock hour, people getting off of work. Good play to herself by Cloud's Gabriela De Jesus. She tries to go forward, but Haley Burke will be right there and take it back to Taylor Camp to reset. 9.5 minutes in, no score.
You got Jelly's feet if you want. Travel, Jelly.
Neither team really has tried the other's goalkeeper yet. Still kind of feeling each other out. Now a bad flick. Barely made her Natty White try to attack, but it's kicked right side and kept in by the T-Birds. Now a counter opportunity for Cloud County, but Bailey Flowers there.
Really, go. Now go.
I think the Dragons want to play long here. Flowers will play ahead to Sydney Blackwell. Chance for the Dragons. Blackwell tries to reverse her field, now pinned in the corner. Tries to go one-on-one and gives it up.
Sydney, play the ball in early.
Here's Sammy Lane, wanted that ball in a lot earlier than Sydney was able to play it. Good play by Jenna Bass, but it's not kept in bounds. It will be T-Bird throw-in.
You're fine there, Cameron. You're fine. No, Cameron. Behind the ball. Right there is fine. Ashley's got her if it goes to her. Good. Come on, Eddie, watch the ball.
Another good aggressive play by Ashley Venegas, who is growing confidence. You can tell by every game. Now a chance to split the box. Burke right there will take it back to Camp with Isabella Christina bearing down. Now the Dragons look to clear out. Base being pressured up to midfield and is taken away by Ingrid Castro. Good play by Ashley Venegas. Plays up the line to Addie White. Kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Dragon throw in front of the Cloud bench. 33-40 in counting. Ball played down the line toward Sydney Blackwell. Now headed. Little flick by Venegas, but nobody home for the Dragons. Venegas speeds over to get it, keep possession. Stepping up with it is Rader. Rader tries to play it into the middle, but right into a T-Bird double team. And the Dragons will regroup.
Dribble forward, not sideways.
Haley Burke plays it long.
Ashley behind the ball.
Naomi Waithra waits to check in. Naomi has assists in 4 straight games and 5 of the 6 she's played in. Dragon throw in far side, stoppage, and we'll get Naomi into the contest. And at the 32-40 mark, Naomi will come in for Sydney Blackwell. Naomi, 4 goals, 9 assists, 17 points. She has the most assists by far on the team. Actually, I take that back. She's one ahead of Braley Mader's 8. Dragon throw in far side toward Braley Mader. Now foul called on the Dragons. Slight contact, but contact nonetheless. It'll be a foul, and sending it forward to be Francine Cupertino. Cloud County's Isabella Christina, the top goal scorer for the T-Birds with 10. Fernando Panado with 9. Cupertino waiting for the signal. She comes forward, plays kind of about the side of her foot. Naomi Waithra will come up and play it. She'll play right side, but a bad pass right onto the foot of Cupertino. Now she tries to flick it into the box. Jenna Bass there, whistling a foul on the T-Birds. There's now 3 fouls for Cloud County, 2 for Hutch. We're in the 15th minute, no score. Neither team with a quality scoring chance yet. Cloud County looks to attack, but Jenna Base very aggressively steps up and slows that progress. Far side, Ashley Venegas steps into a pass. Way through in the circle. Looks to work around traffic. Now switches to field right side. Addie White comes over and gets it. She play it back to Raider. Raider goes right back up the line, but it's taken away by the T-Birds. T-Birds play it long for Cupertino. Picks it up, working against Haley Burke. Cupertino is 2-on-2. There's a shot and a save by Taylor Burke. Easy save for Taylor. That's her second. Neither have been particularly tough. Burke comes forward, contact, but they say play on. Rodriguez tries to go up the middle. Knocked back to Raider. And both teams really having trouble navigating through, and a stoppage and an injured player for the T-Birds.
Ashley, you're too far up the field. Hey, play closer to Cameron. Give us some space and join in.
It is Cupertino.
Really?
She's okay, and we'll get back to action in short order. 29:45 to go in the opening half. No score. Barton has already won. For Hutchinson to keep pace, they must get a win today and stay tied. Mater to Waithra. Waithra tries to play it, knocked down. Base heads it back out of a little bit of trouble. Now Burke with it. They'll try to switch to field. Jenna Base will run it down. A little short pass to Waithra, but it's taken off her foot. Christina takes it, and she's fouled. Dragons come off a foul fest against Pratt on Saturday. Hannah McLeod. Check that. Ingrid Castro to play it on the free kick. Good ball into the box, headed toward Taylor Camp, and she's right there with the save. That header was Tina Cavalcante. Now the Dragons try to go upfield, and once again it's taken away. Dragons having trouble clearing the zone. Right side, it's Isabella Christina working one-on-one with Base. Little give and go, but right there are the Blue Dragons. Rodriguez coming in to take it away. Nice play. Now Hutch looks to advance for the first time in a while. Ashley Venegas across midfield. Her pass into the middle is taking it away. Cherry picking was Jessica Coronado, and it almost worked. But now here's Cupertino. Fakes a shot with the foot, now flicks it into the box. Wound up like she was going to take a big-time shot and then just flicked it back. Flicked it into the box, but her teammate didn't go with her. Coming up to get it is Christina. Dragons double team with Rodriguez and Flowers, but now Cloud County with a possible chance here on the left side. DeJesus sends it into the box. Across the header is wide, and that's really the first quality scoring chance for either team. It'll be a goal kick for the Dragons. Gabriela DeJesus with a fairly decent chance at a header. Can't connect, and the Dragons get a goal kick with 27 and change to go. No score in this opening half. Camp boots it away. It's headed toward the Dragon bench, and it will be Hutchinson throwing.
Come over, really. You should be in now, Addie. Good.
Jenna Base goes down the line, headed to the middle. Rodriguez steps in to play it forward, but nobody's there but T-Birds. Haley Burke tries to bring it down. Now Raider And once again, Cloud County comes away with control. Cupertino down the left side gets it in. Tries to set it up the middle. And off. Foul foul Cloud County. So Dragons get a break there.
Get out and man up. Cameron, get on your man right here in the middle. Come on.
19 minutes into this one. No score.
Cameron, that's your man.
Cloud County starting to create a little more offensive thrust here. Base will knock Christina off the ball, but Christina takes it away. Still working one-on-one against Jenna. Stays with it right there. Rodriguez gets it to it momentarily, but the T-Birds still have it. Now top of the box is Barbosa. She takes a shot and it's wide right. Dragons with it yet to have a shot on goal.
Neymar, part 2. Jelly, come up and come in. Where's the goal kick going? Yeah.
Taylor Camp with the goal kick. She's got to be stellar today for the Dragons to come away with some success. Her punt headed back the other way. Cupertino gets it. Raider comes back to play her one-on-one. Rodriguez helps out. She splits both of them. Haley Burke steps in.
Good.
Now Addie White played from behind, knocked away. A whiff on a Cloud County threat. And a foul call as Cameron Rodriguez goes forward. That foul will be issued to Cloud County's. They don't have a 27.
Hey, we got to challenge more defensively in the midfield.
Jelly,
we got to want to win more in the midfield. Let's go.
Open in and into me.
We noticed several numbers on the official lineup wrong from both the conference roster and the roster on the Cloud County side. So if we mis-ID somebody, our apologies. Haley Burke to play a long, pretty good ball. Knocked down just before it entered the box. Now it's punted high. Dragon midfielders try to go to work. Now Cupertino goes down and a foul called on the Dragons. And Cupertino just basically rolled her ankle trying to move forward. They will call for medical assistance. We're going to take a quick break. No score here in the first half. Cupertino comes up, acting just fine, and with no noticeable limp as she comes off the field, but medical attention was required. Sammy Lane not particularly happy. There was a lot of that went on 1 year ago, and that kind of started the feistiness between these two teams. In fact, in overtime, one of Cloud's players, one of their best, had to be basically carried off and was back in the game less than a minute later. Char Perone takes over for Cupertino. 23:45 to play here in the half. No score.
Relax. Good. Good.
Dragons look to go forward. Raider pass into the middle. And it's taken away. Moving forward is Johanna DeLeap. Still with the ball left side. She's going to cross one in high. But Venegas can't get to it. No foul by the Dragons. They look to double team. Giving ground as the T-Birds now played into the box. Dragons catch a break momentarily. Tammy Lane was calling for the keeper, and Bailey Flowers played it right into the foot of a T-Bird player. Now Cloud County gets a throw in. Handball called on the Dragons. It was popped up. So a foul on Hutch, and Free kick chance for the T-Birds with 22 and change to play. Tatiana Carrillo Suarez will actually hand it out to Ingrid Castro to take it.
Hey, you've got to stick with your runner now. We're man marking tight. Your man doesn't hit it.
Three-man wall for the Dragons.
Haley deeper and help Bailey. Haley, help Bailey.
T-Birds are going to crash hard from the left side. There's the whistle. Castro comes forward, lets it rip, but it's wide right by a wide margin. And Waithrow will return to the game for Eddie White. Naomi not playing at full strength with an injured calf. 21-15 counting. Again, no score. Dragons yet to put a shot on goal. Really haven't had an offensive threat yet. Cloud County very fast up front and in the midfield. Backline's not too shabby either in terms of speed. Taylor Camp with 3 pretty easy saves for Hutchinson. Now a foul call on the Dragons. As Ashley Venegas, or check that, Kaylin Sabala knocks down a player.
We don't need, hey, get up, hey, you don't need a wall from there. Taylor, if she scores from there, so be it.
Ingrid Castro to boot it forward off the free kick. Crowd's still growing here. Got a pretty good crowd by the time second half rolls around. Good ball into the box. Headed out of danger momentarily by Burke. Now flicked out by Sabala. Dragons try to go forward. Cleared out to midfield. Dragons want to pressure with Sabala and Waithrow. Booted high. Brought down by Jenna Bass. Jenna comes forward. Travels a little bit to the feet of Venegas. Now Rodriguez. She'll switch the field right side to Braley Mader. Mailer retreats a little to Raider.
Jelly, try and find Naomi's feet.
It's knocked out of bounds other side. Dragon throw in. Waithrow drops it backwards. Dragons can't afford to do that very much because the Cloud County front line is looking to pounce on any mistake. Dragons had some early travels into the offensive end, but hasn't been in there about the last 10 to 12 minutes of playing time. Both teams jousting around at the midfield. Cloud County with it now. Sabala looks to pressure. T-Birds switch the field right side over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez travels, now goes forward, knocked down by Bailey Flowers. T-Birds retain possession and it's knocked out of bounds by Jenna Bass. T-Birds throw in. Coming into the game is Yasmin Mendoza. $18:45 to go in this opening half. Again, wind not an issue. What wind there is out of the south. Throwing down the line. It's knocked out again by Flowers. So T-Birds will have a deeper throw in now. Good takeaway by Sabala. Sabala working one-on-one. Tries to go up the line, but it's headed. Brought down by Blackwell, but Cloud County comes away with it. And now a foul call on Hutchinson. So it'll be a kick from the right side. Francine Cupertino will take it. She was injured earlier and is back into the game, 3-man wall. Again, several T-Birds ready to crash on the left side. Cupertino comes forward, hits it low. T-Birds have it, and it goes over the end line, Dragon goal kick. Dragon solid on that particular opportunity. So Cloud County's had a couple of decent shots at direct free kicks and has not been able to come close on cashing either.
Sydney, don't go too far. Where's the ball? Ashley, you should probably be in closer to the ref. Good ball. Gotta flick.
Shots are 6-0 Cloud County.
Again, a mile off her again. Come on, Sid, win. Now relax. Can we find feet?
Base plays it in the middle. Now here come the T-Birds. A flick to the right side. It's Cupertino trying to make the turn. Her cross taken away. She goes down. No call this time. Now Blackwell tries to go up the line. Good tackle, but a foul called on the T-Birds. We're going to get a stoppage.
No, you're right. You're right. I'll listen to this and not this. You're right.
We've got some fans momentarily stopping the action. We're going to take a quick break. Welcome back. Back to action. Cameron Rodriguez comes forward, but it's taken away. Now Cloud County looks to advance.
Good, Ashley, press. Come on, Sid, watch the ball. Be ready, Braley.
Dragons trying to press, get some sort of scoring opportunity. Ball played long and forward. Now a chance for the T-Birds. Good aggressive play by Burke to take it away. Looked like Christina was going to have an opportunity to get a shot off, but Haley Burke, sophomore present, stepped in and took away that offensive opportunity.
You're walking to a bad spot. Stop.
Throw in for the Dragons far side, 15:37 and counting. Played into the feet of Cameron Rodriguez. Her pass forward is knocked long back the other way. Flicked by Flowers. Now ball by Cavalcante. Goes to the right sideline for Christina, working one-on-one with Base. Crossed into the box. Actually, Venegas there. Now Rodriguez. Her pass is knocked down by a T-Bird. That's Perone. Down the left side. Here's a shot with the left foot blocked, but it's caught by Taylor Camp. That'll be a shot on goal. And now a stoppage on the other side as DeJesus goes down. And we're getting a lot of what we saw last year with these two teams. 14:53, time stopped. And again, we'll take another break. Both teams head to their respective benches to get some water as an injured Cloud County player being tended to. Cannot tell who it is. No score. Between Hutchinson and Cloud County in a very important Jayhawk West battle between both teams. Gabriela DeJesus is the injured player. She's up and walking gingerly. Dragons back in action Saturday against Northwest Tech right here at the Salthawk Sports Complex. And later that night, I'll make the trip down K96 and 254 to El Dorado for Blue Dragon football. As the number 11 Blue Dragon football team takes on, or excuse me, number 7 Blue Dragon football team takes on number 12 Butler. So we're about to get back to action. Dragons will boot it away. Haley Burke will do the honors, and we're back to go. Good long ball by Burke. Knocked down, but played back to Venegas. She turns ahead forward to Waithra. Waithra tries to go forward with it. Gets knocked down on her pass. Braylee Mater couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds far side. T-Bird throw in.
Good, Jen.
Waithra to Venegas. Ball knocked backwards by a double team. Rodriguez plays it forward again to Ashley. Ashley. Nice little deft pass to Waithra. Now a chance. Here's Mater, and the Dragons are offsides. Had a great 2-on-1 opportunity, but Hutchinson goes offsides. Cloud County became the first team other than Butler, Hutcher, Johnson to win a Region 6 championship since the late 1990s to win a Region 6 title last year. Good long ball. Headed away by Haley Burke. Now Jenna Bass gets kicked as she defends. She'll be okay to be a Dragon throw-in.
Don't all run away. Ashley, go become a forward right now, Ashley.
13:15 to play.
In behind Naomi so she can flick it to you.
Low worm burner by Burke up the line. Both players go down out of bounds. Who's going to get it? I think it's a Dragon throw-in. Little header over Waithra. It's flicked out of bounds into the Cloud bench. Good ball by Rodriguez into Mater, but coming out to play it aggressively is Cordice.
Drop a little bit. Watch where the punt is going. Come on.
Headed forward by Rodriguez. Now a foul called, and it'll be called against Cloud County. Fouls are now 8-7 Cloud. And a whistle, I think we have a booking. Well, Francine Cupertino coming off, so she gets a yellow card. So 7 yellow card. Now Haley Burke will boot it forward and we'll get underway again. Good ball into the box, but it'll go right into the hands of keeper Chelsea Cordes. Dragons really didn't get anybody to run underneath of it. Base brings it down to the foot of Sabala. Now Waithra. Waithra gives ground, and the Dragons look to reset. Bailey Flowers up the middle to Waithra. Waithra plays it to Rodriguez, who goes long, but nobody home for the Dragons. Long ball over the middle. Flowers will chase it down. She's pursued by a number 16 that we don't have.
Come and get it again, midfielders. Come and get it. Ashley, get back into midfield.
Juliana Padilla. That's another number change we need to make.
Sydney, play in the middle. Play in the middle. Rayleigh, come in and play in the middle. Center forward, each of you guys. Find the
Rodriguez to the foot of Waithra. Naomi played from behind.
Sydney, 2 touches.
Coming back to get it is Isabella Christina. Trying to go forward, and a whistle and a foul. Be a foul on Yasmin Mendoza. 9 fouls for the T-Birds, 7 for the Dragons. We're coming up on the 10-minute mark of this opening half. Another good ball by Burke. Headed, though, by Ingrid Castro.
Jelly, stay!
Burke brings it down far side. Avoids one player, now plays it to Ashley Venegas. Ashley, left side to Waithra. Waithra against a double team. Definitely moves around one player, now plays it in for Blackwell. Sydney moving in, there's a shot wide.
Hey, much better now, come on.
That's the best offensive chance the Dragons have had in quite some time. I believe it'll be a throw in for the Blue Dragons. Played toward the box, headed up. And Cloud County can't keep it in. Isabella Christina tried to take it right on the line. Now Jenna Base plays forward, headed back. Little flick by Rodriguez, now played long by the T-Birds. Flowers chasing it down with Padilla giving chase. Now to Burke. Burke goes to the feet of Cameron Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Waithra at midfield. Nice pass over. Rader takes it toward Braylee Mader, but T-Birds equal to the task. Dragons have it again at midfield. 8:25 in counting. Opening half. Sabala giving chase.
The center back!
Cleared to the right, the left side, excuse me.
Center forward! Sidney! Get in!
Bailey Flowers brings it down, gets pressured. Plays it over to Burke. Dragons look to regroup. Waithra almost got the pass through for Braylee Mader. And a foul called on the T-Birds. Chiara Peroni.
I'll do it for us because we won't do it, so I'll do it. I'm going to be the team sound effect.
Burke plays it in. And it skitters all the way through for a goal kick. Nobody for the Dragons can get to it and make a play on it.
You can't tell me the ball can go 50 yards and you can't go 5. Look at her. As soon as she hits it, just go.
Franzili Cupertino returns to the lineup. Tatiana Cirillo Suarez in also for the T-Birds. Dragons won 2-0 on Saturday. Cloud County lost 5-2 to Barton on Saturday. Cougars already have their win over Northwest Tech, so right now they are 3 points ahead of the Dragons in the Jayhawk West standings. 6:42 and counting. Throw in far side. Played down the line.
Bailey, you're wide open. Come on, Sabala. Men on!
Sabala gets played from behind. Now tries to recover. The T-Birds try to switch the field. Little flick into the box. Dragons working defensively. Good play by Flowers, but coming right back to get it is Padilla. Padilla tries to cross, working on Flowers. Bailey working one-on-one. Good one-on-one battle, and this time won by Flowers momentarily. Jenna Base in a little bit of trouble. Flowers will clear it upfield, looking for Blackwell. Blackwell slipped on the pass, but gets it to Naomi Waithra. She slows down, surveys the field, goes right side to Raider. Raider plays it up the right side. Nobody there but T-Birds. But Naomi Waithra takes it away. And a grab from behind. They say play on. Here's Waithra. Plays it long for, I think it was Braley Mater, but coming out to get it is Chelsea Cordes.
We got to keep going.
Sammy would have preferred Naomi to keep attacking, traveling the ball, and shorten the field up and make the T-Birds play defensively. Little flick into the box by Waithra, giving chase as Mater, but out at the top of the box is Cordes. 5 minutes to go. Her boot forward, taken down by Cupertino. And a foul called on the Dragons. Another stoppage.
Hey, get your line set up now. Let's go quickly. Good, Naomi.
Yellow card issued to the T-Birds.
Stand right beside their center back.
And it will go against Chiara Peroni. A second yellow issued by the T-Birds. Eddie White comes in for Sydney Blackwell. Paulina Miguel comes in for Cloud County. Kick right on the kick will come right from midfield. Good long ball into the box, headed around. Good defense by Waithra. Naomi plays it outside to Jenna Base. Jenna tries to bring it upfield, taken out of bounds by Cloud County's Yasmin Mendoza. Quick throw in toward right, coming toward our broadcast position.
Really, come over. Keep the ball, Eddie, first.
Jesse Brothers doing the photographer's thing, protecting the camera first. That's a good job by Jesse. Always got to protect that camera. 4:15 to play. It'll be a throw in, and quickly back into the game is Paulina Miguel. Foul called on the Dragons when Hutchinson looked like they were going to get an advantage, but a foul called on Hutchinson. Ingrid Castro plays it short onto the foot of Cupertino. Her ball. She kind of topped it. Now the Dragons a bit of trouble. Played out momentarily by Bailey Flowers. Good work by Braley Mater, and coming away with it is Venegas. Foul call on the T-Birds. Waithra tried to go cross field, and she was tripped up. 3:15 to go. We thought we had a foul fest on Saturday. It's 20 total fouls in this one. Now Sabala brings it down off sides. Dragons whistled for their second offside.
Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Eddie, you're up on 19.
Ingrid Castro with the kick. And a base brings it down. Waithra. Waithra's going to get double teamed from behind, but gets it away to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the left foot. Not a good pass. Flowers heads it. Now base gets to it. Good work on the back line by the Dragons. T-Birds have it. Good play by Raider. Another good header by Bailey Flowers. She's played a very strong game on the back line for Hutch today. Challenge from Venegas is going to force a bad pass. That'll be a Dragon throw-in with 2:10 to play. Crowd continues to grow.
Little flick. Who's first? Ah, come on, Karen. Get out of second gear. Good, Bailey.
Bailey Flowers, who's also been strong. Coming forward is Rodriguez to get it. Here's a chance. Rodriguez goes forward with White. Here's a chance. And the Dragons are once again called offsides, and that was close. That was close.
It should have gone there. Ashley, get in. Where are you going?
Definitely offsides, but the Dragons, that was close.
Good.
Bailey Flowers
Well done.
will knock it backwards. T-Birds in control with 1:18. Dragons don't want to give up a cheap one out here in the last 70 seconds. Long ball by Burke. Knocked around Rodriguez to Waithra. Waithra's pass knocked down in front. She recovers. Naomi goes left foot to the right side. Chasing it down is Holly Johnston for the T-Birds. Knocked out of bounds. And it'll be a T-Birds throw-in with 53 seconds and counting. Cameron Rodriguez to Venegas. Ashley plays right side to Waithra. A lot of jousting going on near midfield. A pass between Waithra's legs. Now a long pass down the left side. Possible chance for Rossetti. She crosses into the top of the box over the head of Cupertino. Jenna Bass clears it with 23 seconds. Ingrid Castro plays it long. Possible opportunity, but Jenna with 14 seconds. 13, 12, 11. Dragon coaches wanting to bring it down. Good aggressive play by Ashley Venegas to knock it out of bounds with 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've come to halftime in a scoreless draw to this point between two of the best the Jayhawk West has to offer, Hutchinson and Cloud County. Again at halftime, Hutchinson nothing, Cloud County nothing. We'll return with the halftime wrap after this break. Welcome back to the Salthawk Sports Complex, everybody. Steve Carpenter with you in a scoreless draw at halftime between Hutchinson and Cloud County. If Hutchinson wins, they remain tied for first place in the Jayhawk West with Barton. If Cloud County wins, they'll move past Hutchinson into second place. Over the last 25 minutes of the match, it was pretty much controlled by Cloud County in terms of possession. Hutchinson was outshot 7-1. Taylor Camp 3 fairly routine saves for the Blue Dragons. But the Dragons started finding their way in the last 7 to 8 minutes. Finally advancing forward and found some cracks. Cloud County capable of giving up some goals. They've given up 12 so far this year to Hutchinson's 5. Only shot, and that was on a free kick by Haley Burke. Maria Barbosa with 2 shots to lead Cloud County. Cupertino, Christina, Mendoza, Castro and DeJesus all have shots recorded in the opening half. So no score at halftime between Hutchinson and Cloud County. We are about 12 minutes away. We're going to go silent for about the next 11 minutes. And be back for the second half again. No score at halftime between the Dragons and the T-Birds. This is the Blue Dragon Sports Network. Welcome back to the Salthawk Sports Complex. A very intense first half ends in a 0-0 draw. Now Hutchinson and Cloud County get set for what will likely be an equally intense second half, and nothing different with these two, especially since the T-Birds have re-entered. They dropped soccer for a year but brought it back. And Cloud County won both meetings last year. 3-2 in double overtime here, and 2-1 on a late goal, actually after a penalty kick was saved. T-Birds were able to get the rebound and knock it in the last, I believe it was the last 90 seconds if memory serves. All the Dragons had to do was win 1 of 2 against Cloud County and repeat as Jayhawk West champions in 2017, and that was not the case. Now we're set to go second half. Cloud County will get first possession. Clock's reset. There's the whistle. Now the Dragons moving right to left against what win there is. Here's Naomi Waithra. Waithra reverses again to the right, reverses again to the left. Now flicks one in, and it's off the back of the net. It's very high top, or high part of the net. Saw the net wiggle. It's because the net, or the ball clipped it on the back side. Long ball played by the T-Birds. Dragons are going to have to start winning their share of 50-50 balls in the midfield. Good flick into the box to the left side. Here's DeJesus moving in. DeJesus working against, has a hesitation shot, and a goal. Cloud County's on the board. 1 minute into this one. And it's Gabriela DeJesus with a left-footed kick from the left side. She gets into the upper right off the crossbar and in, and Cloud County, just like that, takes a 1-0 lead.
We're fine. Ashley, you're getting too far forward. Try and stay in midfield more. Come on. Stay in there. Let the two do the work. Naomi, I need you up the field a little bit. Patience. Look at Savannah. Oh, you went the wrong way. You had Savannah. Naomi.
Now the Dragons look for the equalizer.
First, Jelly. Jelly. Come on, man. Help her.
Momentary silence when I get this tweet out. Rodriguez pass on the ground to Braylee Mayer. Gets by one player. Now tries to slide it through to Addie White. Addie looks to turn, and it should be a corner kick for the Dragons.
Start our marks out, Jenna. Jenna, you got to mark. Or Cameron, one of us has to mark. You'll find there, Cam. You're hitting it if it comes to you.
Braylee Mayer to take the corner from the right side. Spins it in, headed backwards. Here's a shot by Cameron Rodriguez, just a little bit wide.
Hey, let's look at the ball now. Let's go.
Now a whistle on a stoppage. Ball punted away. Flicked out of bounds by the T-Birds. Dragon throw in.
Come in, Eddie. Eddie, mark the center forward.
Raider tries to play it in the middle. Knocked backwards, but headed forward again by Cameron Rodriguez.
Touch and play in. Come on.
Good aggressive play by Addie White. Now she reverses around, gets it taken off her foot, but back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez plays it over to Jenna Bass, who tries to get it in. Now, Braylee Mater speeds the ball on the right side, working a one-on-one. Leaves it back for Ashley Venegas, who centers it into the box. Headed back out. Venegas continues to battle.
1v1, Jenna. Take her on.
Here's Jenna Bass working one-on-one. Goes left side with the foot, flicks it into the box. Deflected down by Mendoza. Now a pass in, header toward the goal.
Hey, that's fine. We go again.
Good effort by Ashley Venegas.
Get back to your position. Come on, Ashley. Come on, you gotta walk to get to the midfield circle. Feet, Sabala.
Galen Sabala
Come and get it.
draws a defender in, gets to the feet of Waithra. Here's shot into the box, blocked. Nice shot block. Jenna Bass comes back around to take the ball away momentarily. Now Cloud County looks to attack. Good aggressive play by Angela Rader.
Hammer, Jelly. Jelly's got the ball on man there. You gotta have the man there, man. Well done.
There's Cupertino, but taken away once again by Angela Rader.
Watch the ball, Sabella.
Good one-on-one effort by Maria Barbosa. T-Birds switch the field around to the right side. Mendoza plays it down the line. Jenna Bass will be the first to get to it. And it's Blue Dragon goal kick. 40-13 to play here in half number 2. Cloud County with a 1-0 lead.
Come over, Sabella. Come on.
And a goal by Gabriela De Jesus. 1 minute into the second half. And a bounce to the Dragons. Bad pass up the line, and T-Birds get it right back. Nothing has come easy for Hutch today. And credit Cloud County's speed on that. Flicked out of bounds, and it'll be a T-Bird throw in. Right in front of their own bench.
Well, yeah. There was no, and I agree with it. Yeah, that's a great change. It really should be there. How come they're doing this?
Burke tries to clear it now. Ball played long by Rodriguez.
Watch the ball there. Hey.
Pass Braylee Mater, but knocked out of bounds by Cloud's Juliana Lima.
A little bit deeper. Give yourself room to come and get it.
In goal, Taylor Camp for Hutchinson. Really didn't have a play on that shot by De Jesus. It was up over her head from a fairly strong angle. Ball played long. Now Jenna Bass is going to have to hustle back, and she'll boot it back to Taylor Camp. Now T-Birds pressured. Camp plays it down the middle. Venegas gets hit from behind.
Good, Cam.
Cameron Rodriguez gets the ball off her foot, but she plays it right back. Good one-on-one battle there, won by Cameron. Now Ashley Venegas. Her touch goes a little too far, but it's knocked out of bounds. Dragons throw it on the far side. By the way, that goal by De Jesus, her first of the year. She has 2 assists for the T-Birds. 37-55 and counting. Angela Rader tries to advance upfield, but it's taken away by Cupertino. Cupertino speeding up the field will send it into the box with a runner coming, and Taylor Camp collects it on the top side of the box.
Come on, Cameron, up in the midfield. Focus on your touch. Go, Ashley. Go, Ashley.
Haley Burke brings it down. Now plays it long. She goes down the line, but
that's an opportunity right there. Come on. Cameron, shift earlier. Come on. Right there. Yeah.
To no avail. T-Bird throwing up the right side, headed out by Burke.
Come on, look at the ball. Look at the ball. Job facing the ball. Deeper ash.
Only Johnston will throw it in.
Good, Jelly.
Raider aggressive play. Ball popped up by Waythrow. Now 50-50 ball loose. T-Birds come away with it. That's Christina with it. She tries to go into the box. Knocked away by Jenna Bass over to the right corner. Nice one-on-one move around. Now she's around two. Here's the cross. But Taylor Camp comes out and plays it on the near post. Quickly goes, and the Dragons look to counter. Jenna Bass up the far sideline. Plays it toward Addie White, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ingrid Castro. Dragon throw in far side.
Jelly, you should be up and in now. And in. And quick dribbling the ball when you get it. That's good, Jelly. Stop. Where are you going? Come and get it, Mids. Come and get it, midfielder. Jenna.
1-0 Cloud.
Come on, Jen.
Yeah, just under 36 minutes to play.
Go, Jenna. Jenna. Take space.
Brayler Mater knocked off the ball, and Cloud County looks to counter. Long pass forward. Good pass from DeJesus on to Christina. Christina crosses in the middle of the field. Dragon defenders there to break up that potential scoring chance. Dragon throw in on the near side.
Space. Look for giving goals and overlaps. Come on.
Power header out of bounds. It'll be a Dragon throw in.
She literally comes from the wrong side. You can just shove the other way.
Shots are 8-4 Cloud. T-Birds have the only tally. Another flick down the line. And a bounds to Hutchinson.
One of us should be tight now, right? One of us can be tight now. That's the problem. In behind.
A throw into the box. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be a T-Bird goal kick. Said a few minutes ago that nothing has come easy for the Dragons.
Recover, come on, get her set up.
Trying to develop any kind of consistent offense.
Watch. Addie, come in a little bit. Watch the ball, Addie. Look at it.
T-Birds with the goal kick. 34.5 to play.
Coming right to your man, kid. Are we first? Good, Ash. Come, Braley.
Ashley Venegas comes up to get it.
Tighten up, touch.
Now the T-Birds look to go forward, but it's pounded out of bounds by Haley Burke. It'll be a T-Bird throw-in.
Addie, you're marking the center back. Come in.
$20 fouls in the first half combined. 11 for Cloud, 9 for Hutch. So far, no whistles for fouls in half number 2. Naomi Waythra. Kind of a wild pass forward, taken away by the T-Birds. Cameron Rodriguez one-on-one, boots it forward.
Don't be running away. Forwards, we got to look at the ball.
Two Dragons headed out of bounds. Bit of a break there, though. They actually got part of the ball because sitting behind looking to attack was Isabella Christina. Throw in toward the box, knocked toward the corner. Now cross knocked out of bounds.
Watch the short one. Watch
Rossetti
the
sent one a pass off of Angela Rader. It'll be a T-Bird corner from the left side. T-Birds get one more. They're in pretty good shape. They scored 1 minute into the second half. Corner in. Header. Save Taylor Camp. Castro at the header. Taylor Camp equal to the task for punt. Down to midfield.
Bala, look at the ball.
And the T-Birds look to attack again. Little flick onto the foot of Cupertina. She turns. And Haley Burke comes forward to take the ball away. But it's right back onto the foot of Cupertina. Burke plays it again back to Venegas. Now Kaylin Sabala lets one go right through her legs. And the Dragons looking to get possession once again. Now do with Bailey Flowers. Another wild pass into the center, but Cameron Rodriguez there to play it.
It goes in automatically, but I mean, I have found the one on.
Yeah, because like whenever they made the shot on the scoreboard, it was already 4 shots.
Sabala,
So that's why. But
focus on your first touch. Come on.
T-Bird throw in far side.
Hey, who's marking 7?
Cloud's first goal, their 40th of the year. You figured the T-Birds are going to come in a little bit more than just mildly miffed after losing on home turf to Cloud. Right now, if you're Barton checking in, you're rooting for a T-Bird win, because if it stays like this, Barton will be alone in first place. Now flick forward to Christina, moving in. Her shot up, it's over and into the goal for a Cloud County goal. Isabella Christina with a little flick over Taylor Camp. And it is 2-0 Cloud County with 30:52 to play.
I told you not to give it into midfield there. Hey, you were trying to pass it into the forward and overlap. Bailey, talked all year about that bad touch, right? All year we talked about this.
So Isabella Christina with her 11th of the year, and Cloud County has a 2-0 lead. Now Addie White attacking, White moving in. Can she get the shot off? No. Dragons look to counter quickly off the kickoff. Foul call, and the Dragons have a shot on a direct free kick to the left side.
You get in for the header. Cameron, you're on the ball.
Player down. It is a Blue Dragon. It's Naomi Waithra. They're going to stop time and get a little medical attention. We'll take a quick break. 2-0 Cloud County. This is Blue Dragon Soccer. Naomi Waithra up under her own power again. She wasn't playing at 100% strength anyway with a leg injury. Braylee Mader will take her place. It's going to be a free kick opportunity for Hutch, trailing Cloud County now 2-0 with 30-12 to play in the second half.
Give us the ball, we can attack him.
Dragons unable to do anything with the free kick. Now here's a chance. The Cloud County gets to the ball first. Rader played one-on-one against Cupertina. Ball knocked out of bounds. Hutch throw in. Flicked out of bounds. Another Dragon throw in. Now 29 and a half to go. Dragons were down 2 goals against Barton, wound up getting a tie out of it. They're going to need a same type of effort here to at least force OT. Dragon throw in deep. Sydney Blackwell with the throw in. Headed out of bounds, and the Dragons keep possession. Angela Rader now takes throw in, goes toward the corner. Briley Mader shielded off, and it's out of bounds for another Dragon throw in right near the corner net, or the corner flag. Dragons will get a corner now. Dragons have connected once on a set piece this year. Braylee Mader had the corner. Haley Burke the header. High shot just to the right. Good corner by Mader. And the Dragons close but no cigar. Goal kick T-Birds.
Good, Addy, unlucky. Shift, Sabala, where's the ball going to go? Jelly, you're fine there now. Fine there.
Right now, the new polls came out today. And the Jayhawk West, and this is a personal opinion, getting a very big slight by the National Poll Committee. Cloud County, with that one loss to Barton, who's now won 6 in a row, came out of the top 20, received votes, but that's it. Both Barton and Hutchinson not receiving any votes. And this league, the top part of this league, there's a foul called on Cameron Rodriguez. Maria Barbosa shaken up. Now she gets to her feet. Getting back to my original point. You take the top 3 teams here in the West, Hutch, Cloud, and Barton. 3 pretty solid soccer teams. Not to be getting any recognition at all other than Cloud receiving votes. Kind of a slap into the face of the Jayhawk West. Get off my soapbox now and get back to action. Taylor Kemp to boot it away. Stoppage. It was supposed to be a goal kick. Taylor booted it away, so I guess we'll just have to reset or see what they'll do. It's booted back toward Taylor, and she'll reset for a goal kick. Time counting, 26:15.
You're on the center back. Naomi's the deep. Come on.
The crowd has developed. Everybody kind of sitting over on this side, not so they don't have to look into the sun. Good Cloud County pressure. Nearly got away with the ball at the line, and Hutchinson will give it away.
Haley, maybe we have a good touch with our good foot and play with our good foot. Come on.
Sammy Lane will make no excuses, no matter what the outcome will be. Good double team by the Dragons. Now a triple team. And Venegas takes it away, but they call a foul on Waythrow. It would sure be nice to see a healthy Naomi Waythrow and a healthy Megan Maslick. Right now, Braylee Mader is being mauled in terms of being played defensively. She can't move without 2 Cloud County defenders right on top of her. Castro's kick in the box. Pretty good shot. Knocked away by Camp. It'll be a goal kick, or excuse me, a corner kick for the T-Birds. So a save by Taylor. Looked like she could have caught the ball, but the Dragons will give away a corner here. Ball in, header. Saved by Raider, and it's into the hands. That's going to be a team save. That'll be a team save. Angela Rader knocked it down, and then Taylor Camp corralled it. So that's going to go as a team save. Great play by Rader to keep T-Birds' third goal off the board. Now the Dragons want to desperately counter. Rader plays it long but out of bounds. See a little frustration setting in on the Dragons. They just can't.
Come in by the ref.
Just can't really seem to get a lot offensively going.
Good.
One ball flick forward. Chance for the T-Birds. It's headed up. Still battling for it. Taylor Camp comes out to get it.
Get the ball, Bailey.
Fernando Rossetti could just not control it to get a shot off, and Taylor comes out and gets it. Right now, T-Birds looking to administer the kill shot with better than 23 minutes to play. 2-0 Cloud County. Goal in the 46th minute by Gabriela De Jesus. And then a goal in the 15th minute by Isabella Cristina. Those are the markers to this point. A line drive out of bounds. And the Blue Dragon minions had better have been taking care of our equipment. Had her popped up. Sabala tries to get to it. She gets held. Braylee Mater comes up with it. Now a flick behind Blackwell onto the foot of Venegas. She crosses it. But Castro comes in and takes it away and knocks it out. It'll be a Dragon throw-in deep near the corner.
If they weren't cheats, you might get a call.
Throw in toward down the baseline. Little flick in. But now Cloud County clears and looks to counter. Nice little pass by Christina up ahead to Cupertino. Now Christina again. T-Birds showing their speed. Collision with base. Should have been a foul on the T-Birds. No call. Christina being pressured by base into the corner. Right now, Cloud County just playing a little more physical than the Dragons. That's one of the reasons why the T-Birds have created so many more scoring chances. Absolutely gorgeous evening here in the Salt City. Here's Cupertina. She shoots. Nice save, Taylor Camp. And it's Taylor's 7th save of the evening. That's a season high for Camp. Power header forward by the T-Birds. Brought down by Cupertina. Little flick to the left side of De Jesus. Nice play by Rader to knock it away. Now the Dragons let it go forward. But once again thwarted by the T-Bird backline. Rader gets pressured. But it'll go out of bounds off of De Jesus. Dragon throw in near the Cloud bench. 20:35 to play. Waithrow tries to bring it down against a double team. Out of bounds to Cloud. Still intense on the field. Now the Dragons look to go forward. Braylee Mater to Waithra. She flicks left side, but nobody there for the Dragons. Blackwell trying to pressure. Venegas, little flick toward the box. Is it onside? Here's Sabala. Coming out to get it is Chelsea Cordes. Who's made one save this afternoon. This is her first starting goal. 4th T-Bird to start this year in net.
Find feet, Sabala, go!
Venegas Little flick to the right side, sends it forward. Blackwell gets to it. Now will somebody go with her? There's a cross by Blackwell. Sabala gets to it on the other side of the net, out of bounds. It'll be a Dragon corner. Under 20 minutes to play now. In fact, 19:10 to go. 2-0 Cloud County. Mater will take the corner from the left. It's delivered, popped up by a T-Bird. Per player, the T-Bird's a little taller on the set pieces. Power head forward by Jenna Bass. Braley Mater will chase it down, now takes it into the box past Blackwell. Sydney gives chase. Cleared out of trouble by the T-Birds. Sammy Lane just says we need one to get back into, and he is oh so true. Another pop up. Little flick backwards. Bass tries to step up. Now Bailey Flowers does and reverse it back to Haley Burke. When the Dragons started their comeback against Cloud a few weeks ago, that came with 15.5 minutes to play. We're now 18 minutes to go in this one. A little flick forward. Blackwell tries to bring it down. There's a shot just wide. Sabala keeps it in play. Can't she turn it around to get a shot off? Tries to center it into Braley Mater against a triple team. Braley knocked off the ball. And coming away with it is the T-Birds. A good chance by the Dragons toward it. Now Rossetti trying to chase it down, but Jenna Bass will play it back to Taylor Camp.
Keep walking. And now we're looking. Let's go. Jelly, get in.
Taylor Camp will let it fly low down the middle.
Really, come on. You got to win that one. It's a simple win if you're
Right now the Dragons just not winning enough 50-50 balls to create chances. Long ball played forward. Taylor Camp will call for it at the top of the box.
Cameron. Ashley, where's it going? Come in.
Header popped up toward us. Out of bounds. Dragon throw in. Angela Rader right in front of us. She'll go down the line and another bad throw in. Shara Perone will check in.
Okay, come on, let's go again. Ashley keeper. Start deep, work forward. Start deep, work forward. Fine there, Ashley. Stay. One deeper. I'm going to flick it. It's coming right to your feet. Atta girl.
Good header by Venegas. Waithrow looked to flick, but got double teamed. And it's out of bounds off Waithrow. Throw in T-Birds. Head popped up by Raider, out of bounds. It'll be another T-Bird throw in. So we're right at about the point where the comeback 3 weeks ago in the first night game here at the Salthawk Sports Complex started with Barton. Hutchinson was trailing 3-1 at the time. They forced OT and ultimately got a tie out of it. Hutchinson will be at Barton a week from today. Foul called against the Dragons, and it'll be a Dragons have 4 fouls that have to Cloud's 1. Cupertino sends it in. Taylor Camp right there.
Get up! Look at the ball! Sydney, run! Sydney, look at the ball.
Taylor wants to go quick. Ball pops up. Sydney Blackwell coming on hard, and she couldn't get to it. Now Waithra on the second wave comes to get it. Naomi with the left foot flicks ahead toward Braley Mater, but it's too far. Dragon forwards just not connecting well today. Sammy Lane says keep going. That's what happened 3 weeks ago against the Cougars. They kept going and ended up getting a point out of it.
Jenna needs your help. Naomi.
Jenna Base being pressured by Peroni. She reverses the field. Now her long pass forward taking away. Waster knocked down, no call. Base one-on-one with Rossetti. Jenna comes away with it. Now the ball taken away by Cupertino. A little flick into the box to Christina, but the T-Birds are offside.
That's not the pass! Hey! It's not
14 minutes to go in this one.
travel with the ball when you've got space! Hey! We've given 2 goals with that! Up and in, Jenna. Let's go. Up on your man. Find it. Good, Ash. Come on, Brady. Put your head on it. Help her. Good touch.
Out of bounds to the T-Birds right in front of us. Dragon volleyball with the evening off. Back to our left. Head coach Patrick Hall taking in the action. Throwing down the line, brought down by Raider, but out of bounds for another T-Bird throw-in. Cloud County in no hurry right now. Just walking up to the ball. They don't have to rush. They've got a 2-goal lead with 13:10 to play.
Good touch, Sid.
Gladwell brings it down, but she tries to split 2 people, and Cupertino takes it away. Now the Dragons double team. And they say it's off Cupertino's foot, throw in Dragons. And the ball given right back. Are the Dragons, if this result stays the same, out of the conference race? No, we're just nearing the midpoint. But Hutchinson's going to have to stay clean the rest of the way. Win at Barton, win at Cloud. It'll be tough to do, getting a potential 1 point out of a possible 6 on your home field. Handball called on the Dragons. Cloud County will get a potential dagger shot right here with a direct free kick. They may choose to play it short. Cupertino sitting right there.
Hey! Not too deep, Haley!
Maria Barbosa takes the shot. It's winding.
Go, Sid, go.
And it's played by Taylor Camp.
Get out! Look at Naomi's feet! Look at Naomi! You got time, Naomi, time.
Long throw in for Camp, and now Waythrow misplays it into a T-Bird throw it. 11-15 and counting. Scoreless tie at halftime, and then 1 minute in. It was Gabriela De Jesus with a tough left-handed shot. Crossed the goal face into the upper right-handed corner for a 1-0 lead. And then about 11 minutes later, Cloud's leading scorer, Isabella Christina, finished. The little flick over the top of Taylor Camp for a 2-0 lead. Ball into the box. Haley Burke clears it. Now played out further by Ashley Venegas. T-Bird still with control. Christina, Cupertino back to Christina on the left end line. She tried to flip it over Bailey Flowers out of bound, but it'll be a Cloud corner from the left side. 10-10 to play. A lot of traffic between me and the ball. Here comes the corner. Camp gets a hand on it, still losing the box. Bailey Flowers knocks it long and gets it out of trouble. Good play by Bailey.
Taylor!
Juliana Lima will try to play it back in. Now foul call on Flowers. Fernanda Rossetti Tried to reverse, and Bailey took her down. And it's Hutchinson foul number 14. Their 5th of the half.
Did you say stop the count?
I don't know.
Because I can't see.
I don't think he's
No, he didn't. Ingrid Castro to let it fly. Just outside the box by about 10 yards. Right-handed foot in. Good aggressive play by the T-Birds, but Taylor Camp stands right in there to make the save.
Look at the ball. Look at the ball, Ash. Come on, Sabalak.
Dragons can advance forward just inside midfield. Back comes Cloud County. 8.5 to play now. Ashley Venegas clears it momentarily, and a foul called on the Blue Dragons. I believe Cameron Rodriguez whistled for the foul.
Keep your mouth shut!
So another free kick for the T-Birds. When the opportunity arises, several substitutions will be going in for Hutchinson. Ranceli Cupertino will make the run up on it. Low line driver knocked down in front, but the Jesus keeps control of it. Slow pass taken away by Venegas. Now Waithra plays a little dribbler into the middle. Dragons try to advance forward, but from behind the T-Birds take the ball away. Here's Rodriguez once again. Tries to go up the middle.
Jenna, you were standing there.
Good work by Blackwell to retain possession. Takes it to the left side. But the T-Bird double team beats her to the ball. It's knocked out of bounds. We have subs coming in. Macy Smith, Yadira Delgado, Alex Miller, and Amy Turner all into the game. Raider, Mater, Rodriguez, and Blackwell come out. Sydney has, in my estimation, played a strong game today with a lot of hustle. Dragons throw in far side. Whistle and a foul on the T-Birds. Macy was being held.
Everybody get a mark. Isa, meio de campo, puxa a marcação.
Haley Burke will take it. Sharp angle left side. 6 minutes to go. Ball into the box, knocked backwards. Burke will be first to it. And again, here come the T-Bird front line to take it away. Dragons try to bat it back. Cupertino traveling, slows down. Now switches the field. Alex brings it down. Little ball back to Delgado. Delgado double teamed, and it's taken away. Here come the T-Birds. It's Rossetti. She goes down on a pass, sprinting in, but the ball rejected by Haley Burke. Here's Cupertino, a long shot, high and right. Get a Cloud County sub. Karen Rodriguez. Well, 5 minutes to play, 2-0 T-Birds. The Dragons just unable to generate consistent offense. Little flick into the box, right of the goal. Taylor Camp will come out to play it. So if this outcome stays as is, Cloud County will win its third in a row against Hutchinson. Only 2 teams in the history of the soccer here in Hutchinson can say that. Butler and Johnson County. Blue Dragons will still own a decisive series lead, but since the return of soccer to the Concordia Bay School, Cloud County will take a 3-2 lead in the series. There's still less than 4 minutes to go.
Take it, touch.
Throw in T-Birds. Johnny Delgado and Amy Turner are trying to battle there. Venegas clicks it forward. Here's Lathrop. Ball played backwards, headed out of bounds by Burke. The sophomores are going to be very disappointed in this outcome if it stands. Throw in down the line out of bounds. T-Birds will get a sub in. We go under 3 minutes to play. So good crowd by the Dragons today, but as we stand now, it's going to be a T-Bird victory here at the SSC. Good hustle by Jenna Bays to take away that scoring opportunity. Now Macy Smith, far side, gets the ball taken away. Macy a hat trick earlier this year against Garden City, one of 3 Dragons with hat tricks. Megan Maslick a 4-goal game. Braylee Mater a hat trick. Out of bounds to the Dragons again, far side. Smith plays long. Booted out of bounds, and that was kicked far on purpose to eat up some more time. Fan over on that side will chase it down and get it back into the hands of the Dragons as we come up on 2 minutes to go. Dragons will be back in action Saturday afternoon against Northwest Tech. Hutch dominated the first go-around with the Mavericks in Goodland this year. So a chance to build some momentum as the conference season enters the second half. Be a Dragons throw in near side. So Cloud County will get its 8th win overall. 90 seconds to go. Here's Lathrop into the box. Coming on is Macy Smith. But Chelsea Cordice, who's going to get her first win as a keeper. So for the Dragons to remain in contention, they're going to have to win out, and they're going to have to win at Barton and at Cloud County. Against the top 2 teams in the league, Hutchinson will come away with just one of a possible 6 points on home turf. Under a minute to play now, 50 seconds. So the next 2 games are going to be big for Hutchinson. Northwest Tech Saturday at Barton next week. Then they go to Garden City a week from Friday. 30 seconds to go. Dragons will drop their first of the year. Fall to 7-1-1, 4-1-1 in conference play. Cloud County will improve to 8-1 and 6-1. Under 10 seconds to go now. Long ball in the box. Coming out to get it is Taylor Camp. 1 second. There's the siren in Cloud County. It's a 2-0 Jayhawk West victory over the Hutchinson Blue Dragons here at the Salthawk Sports Complex. A very dejected bunch of Dragons. And Cloud County responds from their first loss of the year to get a very important road win. Again, Hutchinson falls to 7-1-1 overall, 4-1-1 in conference play. Cloud County improves to 8-1 overall, 6-1, now 24 points in league play. Again, the goal scorers after a scoreless first half, 1 minute into the second half, it was Gabriela De Jesus will get credited with the game winner. Then 11 minutes later, it was Cloud's leading scorer, Isabella Christina, getting the insurance goal. Hutchinson unable to scratch in a goal today. Cloud County outshoots Hutch 15-6. And the Blue Dragons fall 2-0. That's going to do it. We'll wrap it up for tonight. We'll be back with you again on Saturday afternoon as Hutchinson takes on Northwest Tech. 1:55 airtime right here on the network. Until then, Steve Carpenter for the entire Blue Dragon Sports Network crew. So long, everybody.